The Civilian Office of Police Accountability shares new details about the investigation into sexual misconduct accusations against Chicago police officers.
WGN's Sean Lewis has an update now as investigators say so far they've found no evidence to support the claim.
Right now, the Civilian Office of Police Accountability says even though these allegations were made of sexual misconduct at the Chicago Police District's 10th District Station, they cannot find any victims to come forward. This as their investigation has uncovered another general accusation of sexual misconduct here at the 19th District on Chicago's North Side.
Good morning and welcome to COPA headquarters.
Today, the Civilian Office of Police Accountability said transparency was at the heart of this media update regarding explosive accusations of sexual misconduct leveled against a specific Chicago police officer and a migrant teen girl staying at the 10th District Police Station.
We have not yet identified any individual migrant claiming to either have direct knowledge of or be the victim of any form of sexual misconduct by a member of the Chicago Police Department.
The allegations were made on July 6th. Allegations, says COPA, that came from city employees, not from one of the hundreds of migrants being temporarily housed at CPD police districts around the city. Upwards of 11,000 migrants have been bused or brought to Chicago from Texas since last year. COPA and other city agencies, including CPD's Internal Affairs, have investigated this allegation brought by city employees against the officer and expanded the investigation to other districts, saying that the only sexual misconduct allegation besides that was at CPD's 19th District in Lakeview.
At this time, we still are working to substantiate whether the acts underlying this allegation in the 19th District in fact occurred, and if so, who any victims of such misconduct are. Those identities are not known.
Most of these migrants feel that if they speak out, they're going to get kicked out of the system.
The Little Village Community Council says grassroots organizations should be playing a larger role in the investigation.
We're asking COPA, let us do the investigation. Let us go inside the police districts and interview them so they could tell us the truth. Because if you interview them, they're not going to tell you the truth because they're afraid of you, COPA, and they're afraid of the police department.
For its part, the Chicago Police Department said in a statement this: an internal investigation into the allegations remains open. Any new evidence or information that becomes available will be thoroughly investigated. COPA says it is possible that any survivor or witnesses have already left the area and will continue to get to the truth.
Anytime you're investigating an allegation of sexual misconduct, particularly sensitive in nature, particularly involving a potential perpetrator in a position of trust, those are incredibly powerful barriers to people feeling that they can trust a system and come forward and share their experiences.
For now, the officer at the center of the 10th District allegations remains on active duty pending the outcome of this investigation. On Chicago's North Side tonight, Sean Lewis, WGN News.